Welcome class 9. Today we will learn about the potential difference. In the previous video we learned that if there are two tanks with water of the same height or same level, then there will be no flow of water. But if the two tanks have the waters in different height or different levels, then always the water will flow from the higher level to the lower level. Similarly, if the two objects are in the same potential, then there will be no flow of current. But if the two objects are having different potential, then the current will flow. So there are two types of charges, a negative charge and a positive charge. Like charges repel, means if a negative charge comes closer to a negative charge, then the two charges will repel each other. Similarly, a positive charge comes closer to a positive charge, then they will repel. But if the two negative and the positive charges come together, then they will attract each other. So, unlike charges will attract each other. Now let's understand the concept of potential difference. Let's say there is a body, a positively charged body, and there is a test positive charge, okay, with the magnitude q, which is infinitely away from this body. Let's say this distance is infinity. So in order to bring this positive charge closer to this body, as the two charges will repel each other, there has to be some work done in order to bring this positive charge closer to another positively charged body. So let's say that this test charge is brought closer to point P, and some amount of work W is done in order to bring this charge from here, from infinity to point P. Therefore, for this point P, joule of work is done to bring the test charge Q coulomb from infinity to the point P. Then the electric potential V at that point is V is equal to W by Q. That means for this point P, the potential of this point P will be equal to the work done W divided by Q. So V is equal to W by Q. So the amount of work done on this point P will be work done in bringing charge Q from infinity to the point P, where electric potential is V, will be given by W is equal to QV. That means W, if this V and Q are cross multiplied, will be equal to QV. So W equals QV for this point P. That is the work done in bringing this plus Q charge from infinity to that point P. Potential difference. Similarly, let's say if there are 2 points A and B, in order to bring a positive charge of 1 coulomb from point A to point B, some amount of work needs to be done. So this work done will be equal to the potential difference. So we can define potential difference as the potential difference between 2 points is equal to the work done in transferring a unit positive charge from one point to the other. So if the potential of A is VA and the potential of point B is VB, then the potential difference is given by VA minus VB, which will be equal to the work done divided by the charge. Okay, so the unit for the potential difference can be written as V is equal to W by Q, where W has the unit joule and charge has the unit coulomb. So joule by coulomb will be the unit V, that is the volt. So 1 volt is equal to 1 joule by 1 coulomb, that is equal to 1 joule per coulomb. So we can define 1 volt as the potential difference between 2 points is said to be 1 volt if 1 joule of work, that is this 1 joule of work, is done in bringing 1 coulomb charge from one point to the other. So this is the definition of 1 volt.